everyone, this is Kate from Bistro Club. So today we're going to make some margaritas ready for the Mexican menu, which we're delivering on Saturday. I will have posted yesterday the spec card for the margaritas, so you'll have all the ingredients and everything that you need. Again, I'm going to show you what kind of things you can use at home if you haven't got all the equipment, just to make it easy so you don't have to go out and buy everything. So we'll be using tequila, which is the main ingredient, and then we've got some Cointreau. You can also use triple sec or any kind of orange liqueur that you've got. So you could use Grand Marnier if that's all you have in the house. Another key ingredient is lime juice. So I'm going to show you how to get rid of that pulp in a second. We're going to need some salt. I've got three different types of salt actually going on. So we've got some just table salt here, and then in here I've got some salt mixed with some lime pepper, and then that's just some rock salt there. Equipment that we're going to use today, I was talking last week about a Boston shaker, a Boston shaker, which is a Boston glass and a Boston tin. So those always go together like that, and then you tap that down, open it at the back and shake it, and then you just tap it and take it out. So that's what we're going to use today, but again you can use a little makeshift shaker, do whatever you want. This is called a Hawthorne strainer, so that fits in the top of the tin like that, and you can push that forward like that, and that's how you strain everything. And then we've also got a fine strainer, which we're going to use in a minute to make sure there's no pulp in the juice. We've got a muddler to do that with as well, a straw to test, and then I'm just going to tip the lime juice in here. So I'm just going to move the salts out of the way. I'm going to use that to measure as well. So I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to just use my hand. My hands are clean. But you can get lots of juice out of here, she says, as no juice comes out. But yeah, so you can just do that. Get rid of that. You just don't want any pulp in there, really. Put that in there. This isn't my juicer. I forgot my Mexican elbow. So I'm using Clint's magnificent juicer. So look, in fact, this is brilliant because all the pulp stays in there. But we are going to fine strain this with our fine strainer. So I'm just going to strain it into the tin. So we'll just pour that through there. And then use the muddler and just go like that. And then see all that pulp that's in there, so we can just discard that. Make sure you wash that properly afterwards, else you'll never get it out. So I'm just going to tip that back in there now. Okay, so to make the margarita, we are going to use, we need some ice, some cubed ice. So we've got this very funky, pineapple, which I'm just going to put back together here with the cubed ice in. So we are going to put the lime juice in first, because that's the cheapest part of it. So you want to use 1 part lime juice, 1 part orange liqueur. So as long as you're using the same measure like before. And then 2 parts tequila, so it's quite a boozy cocktail. But if you like tequila, which I'm sure lots of people do, then you're having a winner. So we're not going to put the ice in that yet because we need to garnish the glass. So I'm just going to move that out the way. I'm just going to put that down here. Put my lime juice to one side. So to garnish the glass, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. So this is a margarita glass, also a daiquiri glass. So you can run the lime around the rim like that, and then you can just make sure that your salt is even. Put that in, and you can just do it like this, or you can just put it in like I showed you. But then what you want to do, you want to get a napkin, and then See how there's salt inside the glass? You don't want that because then that will go in the drink. So you get a napkin and just wipe it round like that, just so that it's on the outside only. So that's the traditional way of doing it. I'm just going to go and get the other glasses. Just 2 seconds. So I've just put these in the freezer, so they're nice and frosted. On there. So the next one we're going to do, we're just going to do half of the glass, because then you've got the choice whether to use the salt on it or not. So we're just going to put that salt to the side. This is just some rock salt. You can just buy it in supermarkets. I'm just going to put that there. So it just makes it look a bit funkier than rather than just table salt. So you can just, again, just on the edge that you want it on. So you've got half with and half without. So that's the second one. And then the third one, just move that to the side. I've mixed here some salt and pepper. So it gives it a little bit of a kick. So if you like spicy stuff, again, I'm just going to put it on half. So we'll just go like that, and then we'll just get our napkin again. I'm just going to fold it over. There's no salt in it, and just go round like that, and it takes it off the inside. So you can see how that looks quite pretty on there. Right, so now to shake the cocktail. So we've got the mix in here. So that's all your alcohol and your lime juice. So we're going to broken the pineapple again. Sorry, Marie. So I'm just going to put some ice in there. Now remember, as soon as you put the ice in there, it's going to start melting. So that's why you always put the ice in last. Okay, so we've got enough ice in there so you can see it's like that. Never fill it too high when you're making them with the Boston shaker, because it will just overflow. So you want to tap that down, flip it upside down to make sure nothing comes out, and then shake it. So the ice cools everything down and dilutes as well. So give it a good shake. I can't shake as fast as I used to. And then to get it apart, you just tap on the bit where it's joined, and you always go like that because then it doesn't drip everywhere. Put that to one side, and then you want to get your hawthorn strainer. We'll use it in this one, and you just want to pour that in like so. Remember to leave a zip line. There you go. There is your margarita. So there isn't really a non-alcoholic version of this, simply because it would just be lime juice if it had no alcohol in. But I guess you could make it with a little bit of orange squash maybe, I don't know, and some lime juice just to make it like a fruity drink. And you can still put the salt on if you're not drinking alcohol at the moment. So enjoy, take some pictures, send them in to us, and happy Saturday.